Welcome to the Okanagan Sun Coaches Show. Ryan Waters and head coach Ben Macauley coming off that 56-14 victory in Chilliwack. How do you think the players performed?
The effort was there. We aside from the mental errors, and we had 175 yards and penalties. So other than that, I think guys really played hard and they made mistakes at full speed, which is all we can ask of them. And now it's our job to just clean those things up for the next game.
Kills momentum, doesn't it? All those penalties, seems like every play there's a penalty.
Yeah, and we've got to be a little bit understanding too that the referees are in their first game and working out kinks as well, and they took a lot of time for discussion. So, they really did slow the game down quite a bit, especially toward the end of the game in running time when they were having 3-minute huddles. But they're working things out just like we are. So a little bit of understanding there, and I expect things to get smoother as we go.
Offensively, platoon quarterbacks between Keith and Foster, of course, by design. How do you think those two guys gelled?
They were great, and Foster was with the first group that was a little bit jittery and had some issues with protection and got flushed out of the pocket a little bit. But he made a 26-yard run that bounced off 6 or 7 guys and just showed that he's a big-time competitor. And then Keith came in the second quarter and just took exactly what the defense gave him. And guys turned those into big plays, big touchdowns. So both of them played well, and the biggest thing for me was that they were congratulating each other, and the first guy to lift each other up when they came off the field. So, a couple of excellent character guys on the sideline, leading the team that way, and then on the field as well. So, I can't ask for any more from them.
Man, the defense just played unreal.
Yeah, and that's I think the experience of those guys, trusting their system, not having to think a whole lot about it and just play, really showed that they were able to capitalize on some errors of the quarterbacks, and I expect to see that a lot this season.
Elias Rodriguez was a 70-yard pick six. It must have been his first interception for a touchdown in his junior career.
It was, and I brought up to him the other day that I was there for his first touchdown as a rookie when he fell on a muffed punt snap in the end zone for a touchdown, and he's got. He likes to say he's got more touchdowns than Liam Wishart has, but I'm sure Liam will change that soon.
Let's look ahead to this week. The Kamloops Broncos. They look a little differently offensively, but they did play in week 1. What did you see from them?
They struggled a little bit to start out, just like we did. But as the second half got going in the fourth quarter, they really changed the tempo, and you could see a significant change in the way they executed their offense in the second half, and that's what I expect to see them start out with this coming Saturday. They get their first home game, so they'll have that energy behind them, as well as good crowd support, and another week to kind of polish things. They've got some excellent young players. So as the season goes on, they're going to get better and better. So, we're kind of lucky we're getting them at this point, and hopefully before they're getting too good.
Will it come down to second half adjustments, kind of like it did in week 1?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. We don't have to adjust a whole lot with the talent we have on defense. Those guys are going to go out and just dominate no matter what. But offensively, it'll be about what we can do well and how we can exploit them. And then special teams, we're really going to have to make some adjustments there as we go. We saw a little bit from them on special teams, but obviously we'll see a little bit more coming this weekend, and they'll see more from us too. So, all 3 phases, we're going to make some halftime adjustments, quarter time adjustments, and try and improve.
We'll see you Saturday.
Yes, thank you.
Head coach Ben Macauley, week 2, the Sun in Kamloops to take on the Broncos.